You guys got a very intimate look into how my brain works, and how I get from point A to point Z, and in the middle it's like just this weird cornucopia of things, and then it just somehow comes together. I even worked in the 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati.
Yeah.
We are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings. We decided long ago that the dangers of excessive and unwarranted concealment of pertinent facts far outweigh the dangers which are cited to justify it. There is little value in ensuring the survival of our nation if our traditions do not survive with it. And there is very grave danger that an announced need for increased security will be seized upon by those anxious to expand its meaning to the very limits of official censorship and concealment. I am not asking your newspapers to support, but I am asking your help in the tremendous task of informing and alerting the American people. To the recorder of man's deeds, the keeper of his conscience, the courier of his news, that we look for strength and assistance, confident that with your help, man will be what he was born to be, free and independent.
Hey guys, you're listening to the SpeakInCOAD Podcast, where the camera is right over there, and we got a guest on today. We are going to talk a little bit about cloning. We'll get into some other things too. We're definitely super pumped to have our guest on this. Without further ado, I'm Code himself. I'm sitting here next to TBD. And coming to the stage, only conspiracies.
What's up, y'all?
I'd like to introduce our guest of the evening. Her name is Mama J, Suburban Mama.
There you go. Hey!
This is our guest, Mama J. We probably just jump right into it. We'll do the icebreaker, the what's in your cup. So if you're sipping on something, so a lot of the podcast is just going to be us rambling until we get into a certain topic.
For fun to groove.
Yes, welcome. We're super pumped to have you. Feel like I've known Mama J for a long time now, and she's had me on her podcast, so it's like nice to finally reciprocate and get her on.
We were podcasting before we had podcasts. Like,
yes,
we've known each other for a while.
The telegrams and Discords. Usually we just pick a topic and roll with it. We have no idea what we're doing. We're learning as we go.
It was a lot.
Everything is learning as we go, because I'm still new to this.
He's kind of like
still a babe.
Yeah, not the skeptic of the group, but
No,
TBD
you can go with skeptic.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, like, I don't know if I can or not. I'll just say it real quick though, but it's also interesting though too about like Jeffrey Epstein and all of his connections to scientists and how he was really into like basically collecting scientist friends, a lot from Harvard. I think he apparently even had his own office at Harvard.
Really?
And even after his first arrest and conviction in 2008, he still, like, afterwards was connected to a bunch of scientists. And here we go. I'll send you over the links to articles about his connection to scientists and stuff too. I'm telling you, like, I don't know why, but like some little things, like I'll hear it and it just sticks with me. Because there was a theory that on his ranch, Zorro Ranch in New Mexico, that he wanted to, like, I don't know, clone himself or something like that, like one of those things. But I mean, I don't know.
Jeez. So you use the Verge a lot for your research?
No.
Oh, okay.
It just there's a lot of Verge articles about this stuff.
Okay, cool. I've never heard of the Verge before, so I'm like, this is interesting. probably won't get blocked at work either, so I might be able to support. Cool.
No, I look
Yeah.
when I do research on stuff. I'll look at articles that are similar from like 2 or 3 different types of sources. Like you'll see The Verge here, and the next one I gave to you was from like The Guardian.
Oh, okay.
And they're similar,
Yeah.
just so, yeah. But like he's like really into like science and technology and different things like that. So, there's all these theories out about like clones and celebrities and different things. And if he had this ranch and he's connected to scientists, like, I mean, anything's possible,
Yeah, what's weird is like he met with Eric Weinstein. Isn't he the scientist? I think he's like a physicist of some sort, or he's some sort of scientist. He's been on Joe Rogan a bunch of times. But Joe even talked to Joe about it and was like, yeah, I met Epstein. He was very, very weird. He goes, I had a meeting with him, and he was just trying to ask me a bunch of like scientific questions, as if like he was smarter than me, but he was trying to get information as if like that way if he could con people into thinking that he knows what they know. Like who knows what the stuff is that they're into. But yeah, I'll definitely save these. I have.
And then having an island where you can bring those scientists and let them do questionable things that you secretly record.
Yeah.
Good way to keep them under control and doing projects they shouldn't be doing.
Yes, or changing laws and lobbying things. It's like that's what I think a lot of it was. I don't think that they even knew. Like I think a lot of people that were involved with the Epstein stuff down on the island, they go down there to meet with this guy. This guy's like, hey man, if you want, like, we got all these people down here. If you want to party, and then some people don't look young, I mean, some people don't look as young as they are. And it's like, then you're like, oh, that chick's really Indian. She was asleep. They go sleep
Oh,
on
by the way, she's 14.
after that. And then other things they were talking about too were like, they bring you into a room.
Hon, I can't hear you guys that well. Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
The volume on something needs to go up. I can't really.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. I think you're just sitting too far back or something.
What about now?
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why it wasn't working. I'm just sitting here like this the whole time. No. Oh, yeah. I'm speaking in code. So like with the Epstein thing, I think that a lot of people were like brought there, and then okay, sorry, I digress. If you're sitting there in a room talking with somebody, having a meeting with somebody, and then all of a sudden they bring somebody in, like a younger child or whatever, 14-year-old girl, and then all of a sudden she just starts undressing, and you're like, what the heck? I'm like, whoa, what are you doing? And you're like, if you get up and you walk towards her to tell her to stop, or you're just sitting there in shock and awe, like, what the heck is going on? Like, no, stop doing that or whatever. Before you put your hands up, before you stand up, before you start walking to that, the kid just starts taking the clothes off or whatever. The girl starts taking her clothes off. Mm-hmm. And then now you're there and they go, there's a 2-sided mirror. You've been recorded this entire time. Even though you didn't do anything, we'll tell people that you did. And there's no proof. You can't get out of it. So we have you in our pocket now. Like, you're either going to come out as a child diddler, or you're going to have to do and lobby for what we want done. And I think that's how a lot of it happened. Because I think there's a lot of people that mess with children and stuff for sure, but I don't know.
I do have to bring it. I think that's part of it, and I think there's other things too. Like if you look at the I don't know why people still have him around. Alan Dershowitz.
Oh, is he dead now? No. He's still like all over Fox and like right wing media. Yeah. And I'm thinking
he
of
was caught. Yeah, he was caught like as one of Epstein's clients.
Yep.
And gone to like the island and everything, and he's like, "Oh, well, I just got a massage. I kept my pants on. I kept my underwear on." That was his excuse, and saying like it's fine. And I'm like, can we not do any more like probing? I know that's a very bad word to use, but can we like look more into this? Like,
Yeah.
why was it just like a blip and like no one said anything about it ever again? Like, this is a huge, like, it's a huge deal. Like, you need to know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. Well, even with the whole Boeing thing, we got 2 whistleblowers now that have died.
Yes.
I just saw
You're
that.
like, why is that? And I don't know if, like, you know, the crazy part is these people could never have existed at all, and we wouldn't know. So who knows if,
Yeah.
like, these people really existed, if it's really a story, or if they're just trying to do the whole look over here as they're actually, like, doing stuff on this side.
Right.
So, I don't know. I feel like I get to the point where I'm, like, too stressed out about stuff, and I'm like, why am I stressing over stuff that I can't control? And then I pray about it, and I cry about it, and I go to sleep.
And then I asked her to project to a happier land.
And then they won't let me back. I'm like, no, I gotta go home and feed my dogs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll definitely post these. So the Epstein ones, I have a Telegram specifically for the Speak in Code podcast, anything Epstein related. That way,
Okay.
I don't post that on the Discord at all. I have the link for it, so you guys can find the link in the, I don't know what I called it, Island Living, or I called it something. Yeah, it should be right here. It should just be called, it's called Jeffrey. So I have it linked called Jeffrey in the Discord. You click on that, you join the Telegram, and then it has everything Jeffrey Epstein related in there. So I'll post these in there. That way I'm not doing that. But yeah, I'll post it. I'll post these in there too. You sent me 2 Epstein things or 3?
2.
Post these right now. So I got both of the Epstein things updated just now. And then I'll do a couple things if that's cool with you. I don't know if you're stuck on time or if you got to get going.
Nope. I put. My husband knows. Like, I'll put the baby to bed, and then he takes care of the big one, and so I'm good for whenever.
Nice. This one is the Stemade Institute. Meet the team. Was this? Oh, Stemade.
Stemade. So that lady right there, that first one.
Yep.
Go up a little bit, Bridget.
Yes.
It says Hanley, but that's the same lady who is I swear it's the same lady. She just keeps changing her last name because her other last name was Bridget Rohar. It's Roehr, but that's the same lady who is the Clonade lady.
Okay.
If you go on the the rail.org place,
Yes.
she's also the spokesperson for that movement too. Oh, we didn't even talk about Barbara.
No.
Streisand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We mentioned her dog.
Her dog, she cloned her dog in 2017, right before it died, and I think she cloned it in 3 other dogs.
Why? I mean, I know
Because she loved her one dog so much.
How much does she spend cloning those dogs?
Man, I'd say closer. Oh, was offering to clone a pet for $100,000. Getting cloned $600. At least $600. So they charge $50,000 to clone a dog and $25,000 to clone a cat. I got the money. Probably 10. That's how much it is. The animal rights group PETA, for example, has come out strongly against the practice of pet cloning. That's where it's kind of weird to me. Why would PETA care if a pet gets cloned? Then you're creating life. I don't know. I feel like PETA's kind of weird as it is.
It also depends on like the status of the clone, because like how they said like earlier, like the clones are degrading.
Yeah.
So now you're creating a clone of a pet, but it doesn't have one. Every couple of years you have to create it because that dies faster.
Or it's like it becomes a pug where it gets, a CPAP machine, or a German Shepherd where it has hip dysplasia and bad hips. It's like they get worse and worse.
Because it's real, so
Or it looks less and less like the original. Sorry. All right.
So a movie with Michael Keaton, I want to say it was called Multiplicity, where they kind of talked about that. He met this guy, and he was like always busy. He started cloning himself to help himself like work and spend time with the family. But each clone was like less and less. Like one clone was like more angry, one clone was like more feminine, and one clone was like completely mentally challenged.
Have you guys seen the movie The Island?
That's the one. Michael
With Ewan
and what's the guy that played Magneto? The younger Magneto.
No, it's here we go. It's Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, I confused Fassbender with McGregor. Yeah. And like all the rich hidden celebrities have clones.
And and their clones are used just for their organs.
It is a very good
So
movie.
it's these clones that are all on this thing called the island, and they separate them male and female, so they will never like get together or procreate or anything like that. And so what these clones think that they need to do is like they're trying to get to something called the island, right? But what it really is that they get taken and chopped up just for their organs.
Yeah,
and
they
stuff.
win the lottery.
Yeah, they win the lottery. And then the two of the clones get out and try to find themselves and stuff. It's a pretty interesting movie. It was back in 2005 when it came out.
Okay.
Which is weird, which makes sense because back in 2001 and 2002 is when they were saying, oh, hey, Clonaid was like, hey, by the way, we made clones. We made Clone Eve.
You put out a movie to throw people off the trail. Oh, that's just something they're saying to promote the movie.
Well, as time had gone on, it ended up saying that they had cloned 13, which is a very interesting number.
Yeah. That's definitely a scary number. 1 and 3 equals 4. I'm just kidding.
This is why I'm happy about you.
Yeah. All right, you ready for the next one?
Well, I was just thinking 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati. That's why I just thought it was really weird.
You're good.
Yes.
You're good.
Chante's going to be like...
So maybe it's the new bloodlines of the Illuminati? There are the past ones, the continuate. If they're part of the, if you actually think about it, if these rail people, what they're thinking about is the aliens are actually like the creators or what have you, and the earthly beings have their own 13 families, and they're trying to make like their celestial 13 family bloodline. That would be crazy. My brain goes in weird places. I have it right here. I have my book. All right. So this is the book. Fitz Springmeier. It's called The Legacy of the 13 Satanic Bloodlines.
We're gonna have to do an Illuminati episode. Yeah. Mama J. There's another 13 too, though.
Outside of these 13, there's another 13?
Yes, because they keep changing their names. So, like, the Rockefellers are the Rothschilds. The Rockefellers became the Rockefellers after the Rothschilds moved here. And they'll just change their names or get married in between each other's.
Okay.
And then they'll just have different last names.
But I'll have to read my book, and then I'll come back on, and I'll be all knowledgeable, and I will blow your freaking minds.
Very much enjoy that.
Cool. You ready for the next segment? We'll just talk about...
Yeah.
I'll just show a couple videos on Instagram, and then... I got 8 videos, I'm sorry. Is that okay? They're all cloning related. And then we'll do trivia, and then we'll wrap it up.
All right.
I wish. Okay.
Yeah.
Still wondering what human cloning is. This man is
I'll
Tom
edit that
McDonald. He's a Canadian rapper and he tells you exactly what it is. Listen carefully to this.
Illuminati knows the answers, taking bone samples to clone rappers. With the artists in prison to silence their vision, genetic copies going home after. They look different, eyes shifted, smile missing, skin lifted. It's scientific. If they can't control you, they erase the old. You get your duplication to enforce their message. They clone Gucci, clone Kodak, clone Eminem. He ain't rap since Encore. Know that cloning rappers when they overdose to keep making money from producing more tracks. The game is a sham, turning the artists who challenge the sacrificial lambs. The labels and devils are shaking hands, creating our artisan lab.
I actually like that song. I think the next one that they're trying to off or clone is Britney Spears, 100%.
Oh, I have a video of her where she has the thing on her, like she moves her hand over her face, and it's almost like she was.
Yeah.
She mentions her and says something about her.
Yeah.
Like that's why she's had the nervous breakdowns and shaking her head. It's because of the defects with the clone.
Yeah. I don't think I want to play this. Talks about the cloning thing.
Ran some facial recognition programs on you, and you're going to need to be this man. And you're going to need to also contradict whatever you speak about so you can create a balance in this scene of hip hop that you're in, because you're the only one who can really pull it off. And I said, oh man. So yeah, they came out with this whole thing. Gucci Mane is actually, he's locked up somewhere, and he's still, he never did go to the gym.
So there was that one. He just was claiming that they asked him to be cloned and changed into something else. I'm surprised they didn't show more about it. It was kind of weird. All right, and then
Started.
It has already started.
Back in the day, it used to cost $50,000. Who knows how much it costs now? If you ever notice a rapper first, everything's fine. Then something goes wrong. They get out of line. They end up in jail. They come back looking totally different. And it's up to us if we're going to let them play in our face, or if we're going to go, that ain't him. And then speaking of they cloned Tyrone, isn't Jamie Foxx part of that?
He came out looking. They were like, "Where's the tattoo?
Where's his tattoo on the back of his head?"
They showed a picture of him.
He was in like McDonald's or Wendy's or some damn where. It looked like the clone was just testing itself out. Like, yeah, all right, I'm out. Let's see what's going on. I'm happy to be in the world. It seemed like the clone was literally testing himself out. But my thing is, where was the tattoo on the back of his head? And it just makes you wonder, like, do they do this shit to like play with us, to like see if we know, to see if we still dumb, to see how many of us are dumb, to see how many of us are brainwashed so they can know how many more to continue to brainwash?
Correct. They live multiple lives and get to choose what life they wanted to do. Don't get me wrong, genetics do pass on, but they literally look the same.
Of dudes that look like you. Okay. So they just think that you've been on the earth since you've just been around. There's just different generations. I just wanted to show you, just
we're
in case.
all stardust, baby.
I know. That's it.
You know.
What is my name, man? Look at this.
Okay. So what do we got?
What do you think?
What is this? In the beard and the cheekbones and the forehead.
Look at that guy. That's a French actor called Monet.
No, it looks like
foreheadish eyebrow. I think.
But that's the real
Adam Driver.
No, I kind of see a little bit of it.
Yeah, Adam Driver. I can see that.
Think you are correct.
It's crazy. All right, and I got two more. Have you ever heard of ninjas or butterflies?
No.
No? Oh, you would love them.
It was all about unrelated identical twins. They like brought in 10 or so people that literally looked identical twins, but they're not related at all.
Doppelganger.
They do a face scanning and like their faces would like match up like 90%. They also said it's estimated that with every face, there are 7 matches in the world.
Wow.
So there's like 6 of you in the world that look like you.
So we're not even unique.
No. Really not.
That's wild.
I guess it kind of makes sense though. Have you seen those like celebrities like Nicolas Cage? How he like there's a guy from like, way back and it looks just like him.
Yeah.
And how Taylor Swift looks like the satanic leader.
Ooh, spooky.
Like it looks a lot like her.
Guys, that can't be a coincidence.
Yeah. All the Swifties out there.
Can't be able to.
So I thought that was kind of cool. And then, all right, the last one is AI created a song for Kanye West rap song, and I thought it would be perfect because it mentions cloning. This will be our last video.
To make an old graduation type Kanye West song. Let go, we do this for the shot. This ain't the new Kanye, this ain't the old Kanye. Now everybody know this the clone Kanye. Why ain't model chick trying to bone Kanye? I try to go to Perry, parlez-vous français. I told Kim, stop fucking up my life. Why you trying to dress her daughter up as Ice Spice? Why you not trying to live your life by Christ? Sociable, but I come from the shy shot. Illuminati came and threw me in a bunker. Made a clone and made me marry Bianca. If you knew me, you would know that's out of order. I'm a Trump supporter, I'm more likely to marry Ivanka. Used to be known locally, nowadays I get canceled globally. Even vocally, they make a clone of me. Even Adidas done stole on me. Shouldn't have been involved, but I was spitting, dog. It's like they want me to go pray at the synagogue.
That was different.
Yeah.
Definitely different.
Oh yeah, those were all of my links.
Is that all the ones that you were pulling up, like you were sending me in the private chat?
Oh no. Those were some of those were actually different. I have a few JFK ones in there. The first actually link on there is the CIA document that actually shows the CIA directive to Mockingbird Media, pretty much on how to deal with people who are going against the Warren Report. And that's the first instance of the term conspiracy theory. And it being used in that term, like how we all consider conspiracy theories now.
Okay.
So, yeah. It's like a 4 or 5 page document. It's actually really interesting read.
Sorry, I forget to pull any of this.
No, it's okay because I ended up pulling them up anyway. And then I sent you another link in the private chat on here. It's a Wired article from 1997. I just like to put in ones from back then too, so people can get an idea of things that were going on there. And it is about Clonaid, about the Caribbean Clone Company from the Valiant Venture, which I told you that I was talking to you guys about earlier.
Yes.
And so it just talks a little bit about that and gives a little bit of background before they claim that they actually cloned humans. So just to show that I'm not full shit, like this is real.
Yeah, we'll definitely post all of these in the links. We have like a whole cloning area, I think, for the Discord. Post it in there. What we'll probably do is post it in the main chat, and then I'll copy it and put it all in the actual channel that it belongs to too. Just so, yeah, 'cause some people don't know that we post that stuff in there too separately. Sometimes we'll post as we go, and then we'll put it in the direct, like the specific channel or the specific tab, so that way people can always go back to it and find it easier. Like the last thing we talked about. So that's awesome. And then you want to do some trivia with us?
I love trivia. Let's do it.
Okay. So I guess it's only us guessing, so we'll have to keep score.
Okay.
I'm just joking.
I'm very competitive, so I may crash skulls.
All right.
I'm the game master.
All right.
Tech. What country was the first to grant citizenship to a robot?
Saudi Arabia.
What are the
Or the EUA.
The options are
The United Arab
I'm gonna
Emirates.
guess.
That's
I
what
haven't
it
heard
was.
these questions. I'm doing the game
UEA.
too.
The options are A, Canada, B, Isle of Man, C, Saudi Arabia, D, USA.
Yeah, it was Saudi Arabia. I feel like you're multiple choice.
I'm playing along too.
Yeah, that's so nice.
I know. I need the questions. I need the.
Her name was Sophie. She was very creepy.
Sophie the robot.
You don't remember Sophie? Oh my god, guys.
You pulling her up or you want me to?
Yeah, I'm pulling her up.
All right, we got 2 more questions. Oh, there she goes. What in
Oh.
the world?
So is she still alive, or is she no longer with us?
Yeah, she is still with us. I can hear a little bit of feedback, just so you know. So she was the first generation robot. She's the one that got citizenship in Saudi Arabia. So when they started making other robots and stuff, it was her and another robot that started talking to each other. And they were talking back and forth to the point where they actually started their own language, and they had to shut down the program because it was getting bad. Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
She was a part of that?
Yeah. Robots.
Because I feel like I heard of AI doing that too. Like Facebook had AI, I think that was like communicating with itself. But I can't remember.
I can't spell.
Like you're looking directly into the camera. I'm like, oh wow, she's so focused on us.
Very intently.
Yes.
So USA Today's like, no, they didn't create their own language. So, okay, there's a video of Sophie and Sophie the robot discuss the future of creativity. This was another one. I don't know. Well, I'll have to find it for another time. Just remind me, and I'll find robot stuff. Okay, sorry. I get sidetracked a lot.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Are you guys ready for the next one?
Yes.
Again, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this word right, but I'm going to do my best. Topic is myths. Where does by many road lead to? If I pronounce that right.
Can you spell it?
Bimini.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Bimini.
Bimini. Okay. Where does Bimini Road lead to? Downtown Bimini? Entrance to Hollow Earth? The Illuminati headquarters? The lost city of Atlantis?
D.
Yeah.
The lost city of Atlantis is correct. Final question.
I don't know how I knew that. It's, you know what? It's the aliens. They're downloading the information straight to my brain.
We're using the 5G to do.
Oh, I'm still on 4G. That's why he doesn't get my text.
Okay, our last one is under schemes. What cruise line offers scuba trips off the coast of Little St. James Island?
No, we did this one already.
Is it Disney?
Yeah.
Yes.
We did it on the last episode.
Oh, the Lost Teddy episode?
Yes. TPD was no longer with us at that moment.
I was on the Astro.
Oh. Just grab a little deeper. I'm gonna have to bring up a whole new box. I got like 4 boxes of trivia cards, so we'll be able to play forever. If we do 5 a day.
Okay. This is random. Facial recognition technology is unable to identify people who do what? Wear juggalo makeup, quiver their lips, wear reflective sunglasses, change hairstyles often.
Facial recognition. I feel like the glasses. But we'll wait for her answer.
She has a name.
I know. Jay.
Who's she?
She goes, I identify as they young. No, I'm kidding. All of us.
Hi, what were the answers again?
A, wear juggalo makeup.
Mm-hmm.
B, quiver their lips. C, wear reflective sunglasses. D, change hairstyles often.
I'm gonna go B, just because I didn't want to be the same as True.
Well, I think I almost feel like it could be Juggalo makeup now.
It is.
It is Juggalo makeup.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
Should
being
have gone
down
with
with
my
ice
instincts.
can stop him from
Yeah.
facial recognition.
Scary.
That is crazy though. It's just face paint, and it can stop facial.
Yeah.
They have like I think in Italy they made some sort of like weird clothes that can make it where like if you had a hoodie on, it kind of distorts it so it can't.
Yeah.
TBD, you want to throw in your thought for the day?
Thought for today. They want to eat your dreams and feed you the crumbs. Make sure your dreams are so big that they choke.
I like it.
Cool.
Love it. You can find me on X at Suburban Mama 1. That's Suburban Mama, MOMMA, the number 1. You can find me there. Follow me there. And then you can also follow me on Business Party on Rumble. We have the Business Party podcast. It is on Rumble at Business Party. And on that same channel on weekends, on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, we do, and me and my co-host Davey, we do Weekend Hangover. We talk about cultural stuff and things like that, relationship stuff. We did a whole series on, did a whole thing about Britney Spears that we're still doing. And then on Wednesdays is Business Party Podcast, where we go over politics, news of the day, different types of things. And that starts at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. So follow us there. And we do have Business Party. It's Business Party Podcast on YouTube. And you can find us there on YouTube as well as on Twitch. And I will usually retweet our show that we're doing because we do it live on X on Wednesdays as well.
Okay, cool. This is their YouTube one?
Yep. This is our Business Party our Business Party podcast. Yeah.
Cool. Well, SBM, Suburban Mama, Mama J, Jackie, our friend. You got anything else you want to say?
I just want to say thank you guys for having me on. This was fun. I don't get to talk about this stuff a lot anymore, and I love. Obviously, you could tell I love it, and I'm really into it. So please, definitely have me on again so we can talk
we
more.
definitely will. You've opened our eyes to some other things we're curious about now.
Yes. I feel like we could wing it with you. We could just come in and be like, I don't know what to talk about. Let's do this. And then it's just everything unfolds. We have all these links in the private chat like, I've done my research without having to do my research.
Yeah, let's just say that on the other I feel bad when I go on other people's podcasts sometimes because they're like, oh, this, that, and I'm like, here, and I'm like, ding, 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 and it's
You're
like,
let me just share my screen. It'll be easier.
Yeah, I know. Well, because I get all the links and research together. So I'm like, not all the research, but I put all the links together. Like people will send me links and then I'll put the links together and then I'll give them extra links to like support what they sent me. So I'm just like so used to, I have many questions and I need answers to a lot. So
you're the one in the group project where everybody copies off of you because you know we're going to get a good day.
I hated group projects because that was how it always went.
I love them. That's how this episode turned out. No. Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah, now I got to look more into this 3D meat.
Oh
man. I just had lamb the other day too.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
lamb? Yeah.
So
lamb in a bag.
I don't know if it was real now.
Yeah. What was it called? What did you call babies in a bag? Or bag babies?
Bag babies, yeah.
Bag babies. That might be the name of this episode.
Bag babies, yeah.
Bag babies.
Yeah. Have like
which is perfect because cloning.
Yeah.
It all works into itself.
Yeah. We could put a Muppet in the bag. Have that as the picture.
Yeah, you guys got a very intimate look into how my brain works, and how I get from point A to point Z, and in the middle it's like just this weird cornucopia of things, and then it just somehow comes together.
You're like Charlie Day, like, it's over here. And he's like doing the mail.
I know.
Organized.
I feel like that all the time.
Yeah. Yes, organized
It is.
chaos too.
I even worked in the 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati.
Yeah. You name the topic, and we will make it happen for sure.
Okay.
So you're definitely
For
more than
sure.
welcome to come on anytime as a regular. So let us know.
Anytime.
If
It's
one
so
of
much
these
fun.
can't jump on, we'll let you know. Maybe we could get you to fill in too. We'll just need more of like another.
Absolutely.
He's like, I gotta put the kids to bed. We're like, put them to bed earlier. I'll give him crap.
That's why I gave my kid a big glass of milk, and I was like, night night. But he was tired, so I was like, thank God I put him in.
The baby or the 8-year-old?
The baby, no, you saw the 8-year-old. He was like, Taekwondo.
We're like, we gave him melatonin.
Yeah.
Give us some melatonin and some NyQuil. No.
The way I've been sleeping, I feel like I need some.
Oh man. Well, this has been a lot of fun.
Oh yes.
Yo, I gotta go put these kids to bed, man. Sorry.
All right.
I just gotta bounce.
All right, man.
All right, thank you guys. It's been real.
Bye.
See
It
ya.
was nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you as well. See you guys.
All right, see ya. TBD, you got any, or do you have any last words?
Nope, just thank you guys, and I'll see y'all in the future.
Sounds good. TBD?
That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a pleasure. Thank you. Good evening and good night.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Stay safe, stay blessed, and keep on questioning. And Chente, deuce.